In a small, quiet village nestled among rolling green hills and dusty winding roads, there lived a boy named Alex, known by everyone for his gentle heart and his warm, never-fading smile. Even though Alex and his mother had very little, he never let that dim his spirit. Their tiny wooden house sat at the very edge of the village, its roof cracked, its walls humming softly when the wind blew at night. Some mornings, they barely had enough food to eat. But Alex and his mother always faced each new day together, with quiet strength and love. One morning, Alex woke up to a stomach already growling with hunger. His mother came to him quietly and placed a small folded cloth gently into his hands.
This is all we have for today.
Inside the cloth was a single piece of bread, their very last.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
The warm, delicious smell of the bread filled the air around him, making his empty stomach ache even more. He raised the bread toward his mouth, ready to take the first bite, his body desperate for even the smallest taste of food. But just before his lips touched the crust, a weak, trembling voice drifted through the air from the shade of a large oak tree nearby. "Excuse me, young boy." He turned around slowly. Under the tree sat an old traveler, his dusty coat worn thin, his white hair tangled by the road, and his tired face etched with days of hunger.
I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 days.
Alex looked down at the bread in his hands, then up at the old man, then back at the bread. His stomach growled again, louder this time. A long moment, he didn't know what to do. He stood very still, his small hands trembling around the cloth. He had been so hungry since the moment he woke up. And then, like a soft light switching on inside him, he remembered something his mother always told him. Her words rose up inside him as clearly as a bell. Goodness is never wasted. 4 simple words. But they moved through him like sunshine, filling every corner of his hunger with something much, much stronger. Slowly, with steady steps, Alex walked toward the old traveler. He knelt down gently on one knee and held the bread out with both hands.
Here, you can have it.
This might be your only food for today.
That's okay. You need it more than I do.
Bless Joe. No hesitation, no regret. Just a boy giving everything he had.
The traveler accepted the bread. He ate it slowly, savoring each crumb as if it were the most precious thing in the world. And perhaps, in that moment, it truly was. "You have a very kind heart, my boy." Then, slowly, the old man reached into the deep inner pocket of his dusty coat. His fingers emerged holding a small, gleaming golden coin.
Oh no, sir. Please, I didn't help you for money.
This is not payment. It is a gift and a reminder.
Before Alex could ask what he meant, the traveler stood slowly, tucked his walking stick under his arm, and bowed his head gently, with quiet, dignified respect. Then he turned and walked down the long, dusty road, growing smaller and smaller, until the golden afternoon light swallowed him completely from sight. Alex stood there a long moment, his heart full of something he couldn't quite name. Then he walked home, hungry, but somehow deeply at peace. The very next morning, the whole village exploded with noise and excitement. People rushed from their homes, voices overlapping, eyes wide with wonder. "The king is here!" Alex followed the rushing crowd to the town square. There, surrounded by royal guards in gleaming armor and banners of crimson and gold, stood a figure at the very center. Alex pushed through the crowd and looked. Alex looked at the king carefully. His heart suddenly began to race. It was the same traveler, the same gentle face, the same kind eyes.
now beneath a magnificent crown.
The king raised one hand, and the entire square fell completely silent. Every single eye watched him as he began to speak in a clear, powerful voice. Yesterday, I walked among you disguised as a humble traveler. I wanted to see with my own eyes who would show true kindness to a stranger in need. This boy shared his last piece of bread with me. He paused, letting those words settle over the crowd like petals falling gently from a tree. He had almost nothing, and yet he gave everything he had.
A kingdom does not become great because of gold. It becomes great because of people with kind hearts.
Then the king walked toward Alex, slowly, gently, and crouched down to look him directly in the eyes with the same warm, kind gaze from under the oak tree.
For your kindness, I want to help you and your family.
He placed a small pouch overflowing with gold coins into Alex's small, waiting hands. The king promised Alex and his mother a safe, warm home, nourishing meals every single day, and a place at the royal school, where every dream could take root and grow. Alex could hardly breathe. All of this, every single blessing, had begun with one small, quiet choice under an old oak tree. The choice to be kind. Years later, Alex grew into one of the kindest and wisest people in all the kingdom, but he never forgot that ordinary morning, when an empty stomach and a full heart changed everything. Because sometimes the smallest act of kindness can change a life forever. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone you love. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next story.